In the previous classes, we have seen what is a slow sand filter, what is rapid sand filter. Now, in today's class, we are going to learn about the differences between the slow sand filter, rapid sand filter. We are going to learn the difference, and also we are going to study regarding what is pressure filter. Okay, so let us begin with this is your slow sand filter, and this side here is your rapid sand filter. This is your slow sand filter and this is your rapid sand filter. Now let us discuss what are the differences between them. Okay. Now first, the difference, see how we need to make the difference between these two is based upon the waste material, based upon its efficiency, based upon say its area required, its rate of filtration, right? And then the method of cleaning, right? And what is the economy that is going to be involved in this, right? Based upon these all factors, we are going to divide in between the slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. Okay, based upon all these criterias, we are going to differentiate between slow sand and the rapid sand filter. Okay, so now directly we are going to discuss regarding the differences. This is one of the important question that has been asked many times in your exams. So we will see what is the difference between slow sand and the rapid sand filter. So pre-treatment. Okay, now the the water that has to be treated, it is sent from the sedimentation tank to your filtration without coagulation. Okay, without coagulation, we are going to send into the slow sand filter. Okay, so that is without coagulation. Sedimentation has to be must for a filtration, but in case of your slow sand filter, we are going to send it without a filtration. Okay, then we will differentiate. Now we will see how the whether what kind of a pre-treatment is going to be required in case of your say your rapid sand filter. Okay, now as you know that the pore space between the in the rapid sand filter, it is large, right? So that in we need to send, right, the very fine say, even though if we are even why we are going to send in case of your rapid sand filter with coagulation sedimentation, we are going to send it. Why coagulation sedimentation is, see, we are going to have the large amount of pore space between the particles in the rapid sand filter. Okay, so if we don't do coagulation sedimentation, then maximum of the particle will fall under that particular category, right? And they will be it is going to be blocked in your rapid sand filter. So that is the reason why, in order to remove the larger fine suspended particle, what we need to have in case of your rapid sand filter is we are going to have coagulation sedimentation. Okay, now next is your D60 to D10 ratio. For your slow sand filter, it is 1.8 to 2.5, or it will vary up till 3. Whereas in case of your rapid sand filter, it is going to vary in between 1.2 to 1.8. So for slow sand filter, it is 1.8 to 3. Okay, and for rapid sand filter, it is 1.2 to 1.8. Okay, so this is also one of the difference between your slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. Then base material. Okay, now base material, here we are going to vary in case of your slow sand filter with a depth of around 30 to 75 centimeter. We are going to vary the depth. Then here we are going to vary in between 45 to 60 centimeter. So top layer, this is how we are going to do the division. To top is 4 to 6 centimeter, intermediate is 6 to 20 centimeter, then bottom, near to the bottom, it is 20 to 40 centimeter, then bottom most, it is 40 centimeter to 65 centimeter depth. Okay, that we are going to have. Okay, this is your base material, right? It is in your depth. This is your depth. Okay, this is your depth we are going to have. Next is the under drainage. Okay, in case of your slow sand filter, right, it is consists of lateral and only collection of filtered water that we are going to do in case of your slow sand filter. But in case of rapid sand filter, what we are going to do? We are going to have both the collection and backwashing that can be done from your rapid sand filter. The under drainage system, we are going to do it for both the collection of filtered water and cleaning, that is backwashing of rapid sand filter. That is what we are going to have it. Then plane your area, your slow sand filter is going to consume the area around 100 to 2000 square meters, whereas as I have told, a rapid sand filter is going to consume very less area, that is around only 10 to 80 square meters of area that rapid sand filter is going to consume. Then the rate of filtration for slow sand filter, it is, as I have told, it is for the slow sand filter, the rate of filtration is less and it is going to consume more area. So your rate of filtration in case of your slow sand filter, it is 100 to 200 liters per hour per square meter. Whereas your rate of filtration, right, it is 3000 to 6000 liters per hour per square meter. So 100 to 200, it is 3000 to 6000. Then method of cleaning, as you know, your slow sand filter, we are going to clean it manually, whereas your rapid sand filter, we are going to clean it by backwashing. We are going to clean it by backwashing. You already know this. Then duration of cleaning. Duration of cleaning, it is what it is going to be clean in 1 to 3 days, 3 months. Okay, and here it is 1 to 3 days duration of cleaning. Then economy, right? Your as your slow sand filter, it is as more amount of land is required, as more land is required, more construction will be there. So it is going to have the high initial cost and low operating cost and maintenance cost. But here you can see that for rapid sand filter, it is low initial cost but high operation cost. So this is also one of the major difference between the slow sand filter and rapid sand filter. Then water required for backwashing, it is only required around for cleaning purpose, as we are going to have the normal manual method of cleaning. So here we require around 0.2 to 0.6% of the filtered water that we are going to use in cleaning. Here in case of your rapid sand filter, here as we are going to do the backwashing, right, it requires, it is done with the help of water, right? We are going to utilize around 1 to 6% of the filtered water. Then we are going to have efficiency around 98 to 99% of the suspended solids that they are going to be get removed in case of slow sand filter. But in case of rapid sand filter, the suspended particles, only 80 to 90% of the suspended particles are going to be removed in case of your rapid filter. Okay, then post treatment, it is no any other, not post treatment is not required, right? It requires a disinfection. It requires, in case of slow sand filter, it requires not any kind of a treatment is required, and here in case here it requires the disinfection. But see, normally this 90 to 99% of the suspended particles are removed, but the possibility of microbes, it is very less, but still we needed to go for disinfection for this process also, right? As we are normally we are going to utilize the rapid sand filter in the community water supply, we are going to use this rapid sand filter, and we are going to have the disinfection process, that is chlorination, we are going to use in case of your rapid sand filter. The rapid sand filter, we are going to have the disinfection, we are going to do in case of large community water supply, we are going to do the disinfection by the process of your chlorination. Okay, ease in construction, it is a simple in construction, it is bit complicated in construction. Okay, then skilled supervision is not going to be required in case of your slow sand filter, but in case of rapid sand filter, as we are going to do the backwashing and all, here it is going to require a skilled person in order to handle all those activities. We require a skilled person. Then It is not flexible in operation, your slow sand filter. Okay, and it is flexible, right, in operation, and it can fulfill all the variations in the water demand. Okay, and suitability and adaptability. It is slow sand filter. It is used for the small villages, right? Whereas this is can be utilized. Your rapid sand filter can be utilized for the supplying the water for the larger cities. See, there are around 15 differences are there. You should remember at least 10 to 12. Right, go according to the area, according to the rate of filtration, according to the degree of purification, the type of washing, right, economy in construction, supervision, right, and then your kind of a treatment is going to be required, right, then your efficiency, right, and the amount of water required for cleaning, right, and the cleaning time that is going to be required. So these are some of the important points that you need to remember if you want to differentiate between the slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. So this is how you are going to differentiate between the slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. See, this is very important question in your main exams, and as so you need to prepare it very well. The differences between the slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. One thing that you need to remember, right, by the name itself, you can tell that the difference between the slow sand and the rapid sand filter, that is the rate based upon the rate of filtration, you are going to classify it as slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. Okay, so this is how you are going to differentiate between the slow sand filter and the rapid sand filter. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we will see what kind of an operation problems that you are going to face in case of your filters. Okay, in case of filters, what kind of an operational problems you are going to face, that we are going to see in the next class, that is at 5 o'clock. We are going to completely, we are going to be concentrate our study on the pressure filter. Right now we are going to face, see what are the problems that you are going to face in case of your filters. Okay, so problems in filter operation, that is going to be arises. What kind of a problem you may face? Can anybody guess? See, as the screen is visible, don't look at the screen and tell me what kind of a problem you may face. Let us see what kind of an idea you have got upon your slow sand filter and rapid sand filter. What kind of a problem you may face without looking at the screens, right? You tell what kind of a problems you are going to face. Yes. Can any guesses? Can anybody any guesses?
Damage of pipes,
Yeah.
damage of pipe settings,
Damage of pipes due to
pressure of water,
next. Any other guesses?
displacement of layer of
What?
sand and gravel displacement above and below.
Okay. Any other guesses? Except Nehal, any other guesses? Yes. Any guesses? Abhishek Jaligidat, can you tell some point on it? Abhishek Jaligidat, I think he is not there in the class, so we will make him absent.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, voice is not clear, sir.
Whose voice is not clear?
Sir, network, sir, problem, sir. थोड़ा सा.
You tell me what kind of a problem you are going to have in case of your slow sand filter and rapid sand filter. I can hear you properly.
Hmm.
Yes, Abhishek, I think you are not presenting the class attend the sake of attendance. You are attending the class. I will make you absent today. Omkar Tashildar. Yes, absent. Harish Kitli. Harish Kitli.
Yes, sir.
You tell me what kind of a problem you are going to face. Hmm. Problems that we are going to face in case of
Corrosion of pipes.
then. Hmm. Any other guesses? Harish, some more problems. Only that problem we are going to have. Okay, let us see what kind of a problem you are going to face in case of your filtration. First is cracking and clogging of the filter bed. As you know that it is completely consists of the filter material, that is it is completely based upon the filtration will be done based upon your sand and gravel. As I have told, sand and gravel, they will be having the pore space in between them. If the pore space is there in between them, right, what is going to happen during filtration? The suspended particles which are there in water, they are going to be get arrested in those pores. They are going to be get arrested in those pores, and what will happen? There will be the clogging of the filter bed, and due to the clogging of the filter bed, the rate of filtration is going to be get reduced. If the pore space is going to be get say clogged, right? What is going to happen? The rate of filtration is going to be get reduced, and the clogging. But it may not. It may also happen that there may be no filtration at all due to the complete clogging of the filter media, right? And the cracking are usually it is going to be caused due to the accumulation of the solids on the surface, right, on the fine media. So a compression and shrinkage, right, and a gelatinous say precipitate may occur, right, and it may going to create a crack on your filter media. So this is one problem. Then formation of mud balls. As you know that sometimes the coagulation sedimentation in case of your rapid sand filter, we are it as it is the coagulated. What is going to happen? There is a force of attraction between the suspended particle, and they may increase their size and they may not pass through your filter media itself. So what will happen? Again, there is a formation of mud balls may be there, and it is going to be it is very it may become very difficult to pass out the suspended particles from the filter. So the formation of the mud ball will be there with having the diameter of around 2 to 5 centimeters. So 2 to 5 centimeter, we don't have the pore space in at all in your filter bed. So it may cause, right, it may cause the clogging. So this is how your formation of mud ball is going to be air binding, and due to this due to this air binding it is going to be occur in case of your uh, due to the negative the air binding is going to create a negative head due to the excessive loss of head, then increase in the temperature, right, as the water is going to pass through the filter media, right. So there might be bit increase in the temperature, then release of oxygen by alga, right, and the avoidance of the warming of the water, right, control of algae growth. That is what how we can control your this is how your operational problems you are going to have. The sand incrustation, right? What is the sand incrustation is, right? It is occur due to the sticky gelatinous material, right? It is going to be get created a patch, a layer of patch right? It is going to be observed on your filter media, right? And this is why your sand incrustation is going to occur. And again, your water, it may also be having some of the salts in it, right? Due to those salts, right, what will happen? There will be your sand incrustation may occur. Then sand leakage. As we know that we are going to have your backwashing, and we are going to use too much of air pressure, right? We are going to use the too much of air pressure we are going to use in case of your back washing, right? So in that condition, what may happen? There may be a leakage due to the more about of the water pressure and the air pressure. There may be the sand leakage may be there at the top surface. Then formation of the jetting, and the formation of the sand boils as the sand balls. So these are the some of the issues that we are going to have in case of your filters. These are the operational problems we are going to have in case of your filters. So this is what we have studied in your filter. And the next topic that we needed to cover in our next class, that is at 5 p.m. when we are going to have a class, we will be studying around upon your pressure filters. We are going to study how the construction will be, and what does the pressure filter mean by, right? And we are going to see how we need to cleaning. We are going to have the cleaning and all that we are going to see in case of your pressure filters. So we will meet again at 5 p.m. Right now, you can have your attendance in the chat box for this class.